comes down, you know. Harder for first homeowners to get so they're staying in rental properties for longer. How would you rectify when your own housing minister has got objections about development in his electorate at the moment? What would you do to immediately reduce the number of people on public housing arrangements?
Yes, we have a very strong commitment to assisting Tasmania's most vulnerable, and indeed under our Fairer Tasmania policy, which will provide a blueprint for government to ensure that policy is directed at assisting those most vulnerable Tasmanians. We have a very strong commitment to improve housing stock. Our Shadow Minister will continue to advance a good, innovative and bold policy that is about providing greater capacity, greater building infrastructure for the Tasmanian community to provide housing accommodation for those in need. And we will look at innovative ways that we can better integrate our public and private systems to ensure that happens. But whilst we have a government that continues to pour money into a problem, as it does so often, and this is another illustration, thinking that that is the solution, we will get no further. We need to be more innovative, more creative and more efficient and effective in how we spend our money. So bang for buck is going to be a key element of the government I lead and one of the key principles in our policy across the board.
Would you set yourself a target?
Will the government stop opposing the development of social housing initiatives in Launceston for rent political purposes?
Well, it's not accurate to say that he's opposing public housing development. That is a misrepresentation.
How is it a misrepresentation?
Well, he's not opposing it. He has, on behalf of the constituency, identified, in fact, the very real difficulty that often presents itself. And we have said in our Fairer Tasmanian policy, our agenda, which is all about supporting our most vulnerable, that we need to look at ways that we can better integrate public housing within our community and to ensure that we don't have a situation, as we have had in the past, where people are isolated and socially excluded.
Would you set yourself a target? Would you set yourself a target?
Well, as I've said, we will be a government that is accountable, and we will be a government that sets very clear objectives. I'm not going to do that tonight, Ellie.
Why not?
Because we will announce all our policies before the election in an appropriate time for the Tasmanian community to digest and analyse them. But I won't be doing it tonight just to satisfy you. But I can assure Tasmanians. I think you would prefer, I'm sure you would prefer, and Tasmanians would expect a political party that aspires to be the alternative government to present our policies in a considered way and in a way that addresses all the issues, and that will happen.
In terms of delivering policies in a considered way, Mr McKim, you flagged the notion of a pollution tax. How realistic is that? Wouldn't that be negative for development and drive away big industry?
Well, let's look at what we currently tax in Tasmania. We tax jobs via a payroll tax. We tax investment via a land tax. And we tax poker machines, which makes the government into one of the biggest gaming addicts in this state. What Tasmania needs to do is get creative about our tax system and reimagine the things that we tax. Let's stop taxing things like jobs and investment, or at least reduce the taxes in those areas, because they're good things. We like jobs, we like investment. Why wouldn't you tax things that are bad for our communities and bad for our people, such as pollution tax? So what we've said very clearly is that we would conduct a full review of the entirety of the Tasmanian taxation system with a view to reducing taxes on things like jobs and investment and increasing or creating taxes around things like pollution. Now, we've been very clear, this is a revenue neutral exercise, this is not some clandestine attempt to increase tax rates, and we've also been very clear that this couldn't occur until after the Henry Review, which is the federal government's tax review, has been completed and absorbed and assimilated by the states.
Thank you, gentlemen. I can't believe that was just the most extraordinarily polite.
You sound like you're surprised, Dan.